at www.noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. We are at war, and we are in recession. And two things the government doesn't want you to know, but it's only a matter of time until cracks start to show. Do you know who will get hit the most? You. That's right. That's why you need to protect yourself and your family, because the things will get worse. Fortunately, noblegoldinvestment.com is here to help you. You've worked too hard, folks, to build up your savings, your investments, to see it all just crash to bits in a financial fallout from the wars, the trade tariffs, the sanctions that are bound to happen. Gold and silver from noblegoldinvestments.com are real possessions in times like these. Knowing that you're outside the system when it all goes wrong is a good feeling. Matter of fact, a surefire way to keep your money safe for your retirement is to have especially your 401k, have it in precious metals IRA. Noble Gold Investments has helped many people like you to keep their money safe for years on end. This month, they're even giving away this beautiful Gold Eagle American Bullion coin, the American Gold Eagle coin, with every qualifying IRA $50,000 or higher. Don't get trampled. Don't get left behind. Go to www.noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Or pick up the phone and call them right now at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. And tell them that Pastor Paul Begley sent you, or click on the link below. All right.
There is a lot of chatter on social media about a potential upcoming test launch of a mysterious rocket or weapon system from the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, which is located south of the Kennedy Space Center. And although we cannot confirm the exact purpose of the space launch window, it strongly suggests that a test of a hypersonic weapon is imminent, as reported by The Drive. Now, a few days ago, hazard warnings were posted indicating the possibility of an upcoming test launch. The launch window spanned over the weekend and continued until late afternoon on Monday. The hazard areas depicted don't seem consistent with typical orbital system launches that are commonplace in the area, and there are no scheduled launches for such systems. Moreover, temporary flight restrictions commonly implemented for launch operations have been put in place subsequently. The social media-based open source intelligence community has been keeping a close eye on the region. Two Gulfstream jets belonging to the Missile Defense Agency, identified by their call sign Halo, have been observed in the area, positioned along the path of the hazard area. Now, these aircraft are known for their role in monitoring the projectiles and collecting data on missile test launches and intercepts. Images shared on the social media site Twitter depict what seems to be a launcher for one of the Army's newly deployed long-range hypersonic weapons, which is currently referred to as Dark Eagle, set up in its firing position at the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. The United States military's long-awaited weapon system, which is capable of propelling its hypersonic glide vehicle to extremely high Mach speeds over a distance of more than 1,725 miles, is expected to launch soon. Now, the first unit equipped with the LRHW has been undergoing training while with the system, without live firing it, for several months at Joint Base Lewis McChord in Washington State. The goal is to have the missile system declared operational this year, which would be a significant achievement in the escalating hypersonic weapons competition between the United States and its two main near-peer state rivals, China and Russia.
What exactly is coming our way? How can we prepare? And what does the Bible say about it? Find out the answers in Deep Impact, Planet X, and Incoming Asteroids. Get critical updates from these experts. Pastor Begley provides biblical relevance, and Bart Begley presents another amazing documentary, the Deep Impact, Planet X, and Incoming Asteroids DVD set, available now at paulbegleyprophecy.com.
Passengers aboard a Southwest flight were left stranded without information or food in a closed Myrtle Beach airport overnight, along with a full plane of fellow travelers after the flight was diverted from the Raleigh-Durham International Airport, CBS News 17 reported. According to a North Carolina couple who were on board the Southwest Flight 3094, the 9-hour ordeal included 3 passengers vomiting as the plane shook violently. The couple also reported that another person had a panic attack and passed out on the plane during its turbulent approach into Raleigh. Flight data shows the approach was aborted at the last second at 1,350 feet, the Hill reported. Quote, "It was quite a horrifying experience. We go to land in Raleigh and the plane starts shaking like crazy. Then they decide to tell us 15 minutes later we are going to Myrtle Beach," said Nicholas Reed, who was flying with his girlfriend, Chris Spence. A Southwest representative at Myrtle Beach International Airport stated on Friday evening that the airplane was rerouted due to weather conditions, leading to a low fuel scenario. According to the couple, all passengers on board packed Boeing 737, then landed safely at Myrtle Beach, but had to remain on the aircraft for 2 hours before being allowed to
The
disembark.
world economy, the 2030 global agenda, the emergence of a new world order. What's the European organization CERN discovering about how the universe works? Experts explain in the Concerned webinar DVD from Paul Begley Prophecy Ministries. Pastor Paul Begley teaches what the Bible says about these apocalyptic events, and Bart Begley presents another thought-provoking documentary. The Concerned webinar DVD, available at paulbegleyprophecy.com.
The FBI is searching for 4 American citizens who were abducted and subjected to assault after crossing into northeastern Mexico on Friday, CNN reported. Now, according to a statement released by the FBI in San Antonio, upon entering the border city of Matamoros, Mexico on Friday, a group of unidentified gunmen fired at the U.S. citizens whose identities have not been disclosed. Quote, "All 4 Americans were placed in a vehicle and taken from the scene by armed men," the press release said. The FBI stated that the U.S. citizens were traveling in a white minivan with North Carolina license plates. In an effort to locate the missing Americans and apprehend the perpetrators responsible for their abduction, the FBI has requested public assistance. So far, the agency has offered a reward of $50,000 for any information that leads to the safe return of the victims and the capture of those involved. According to the FBI, they are collaborating with other federal partners and Mexican law enforcement agencies to conduct an investigation into the abduction.